and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to FIFA 19 Career Mode Season 2, of course. And I will confirm now, before we get into this video, there will be a Season 3. So the plan for today's video is obviously to complete Season 2. So we're going to play the last 3 games of the season. Hopefully one of those will be obviously the Europa League final, where we may be able to lift a maiden trophy, of course, in our second season at Leicester City. Also, hopefully we'll be able to secure top 4 today, obviously, and potentially even finish second, ladies and gentlemen, because if we secure the 9 points, okay, or do not drop any points, we have a great chance of securing top 2 football sort of thing, if you know what I mean, and finish runner-ups in the Premier League. It's only an outside chance, realistically. Chelsea and Tottenham are the firm favourites, but there's still a chance, which is most important. So, yeah, you know, so far, a good season so far, obviously. So we're going to jump into first game of today versus Roma in the semi-final. Today's, we're going to play all 3, well, the final 3 games, obviously, or 3 games today, like usual. We'll most likely do Roma, Man City, and then, obviously, whoever we're facing in the final of the Europa League, of course. So let's get into then this final leg against, obviously, against Roma, of course. See what happens, see what goes down against Roma FC, of course. Obviously, right now, in terms of, I think, of what I'm aware, we're 3-1 up on aggregate, meaning we've got 3 away goals. So effectively, we do have a very solid chance, okay, of of getting through to the finals of Europa League, of course. So things are looking rosy, I guess you could say. But of course, it's not over until it's over, of course. And we gotta remember that. We're going to try this skill game one more time. I'm not very good at it. Alright, we'll try it one more. Obviously. It's like they're hitting the ball up. In the centre, they're hitting the ball perfect. But then, like, it's hitting the ball faster than what you intend once you go out with someone. It's very, very odd. So right, here we go then. So we're 3-1 up on aggregate. We've got the 3 away goals of last time. We've only got to see this one through, really, of course, to do well.
Well, the visitors played really
well. Right, there we go.
Gaining that small lead. Well, this is a different story, away from their ground, away from their fans. Who knows how they're going to react.
Hope we can do
really
right.
Excited about this one, Derek.
Obviously, Roma aren't out of it as of yet. If Roma scores 2 goals, in effect, they could be put back into it. So, obviously, last time out against Roma, they did well. They started strong in the first half. I expect very much similar here, and they have already started well, despite, obviously, our strong lead.
High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Not quite.
In full control of the ball here. Space and time for the cross. Clattered away. Jamie Vardy now. De Rossi.
Obviously, we'll also make 1 or 2 substitutes. going into
Gone over the touchline for what'll be a
well, we'll
throw-in.
do like
Harry Maguire now.
we'll skip forward after we've won the well, if we win the
This is
Europa League,
Amate.
we'll
It's
skip
with
forward
Fabregas.
into
Willian.
season 3, and we'll do one or
And
two
Yele De
transfers, so you know at least
Could be an
maybe how
interesting avenue.
the team has updated for next season, of course. So yeah.
Straightforward piece
Right
of
now though,
goalkeeping.
0-0 after 19 minutes of play.
Jamie Vardy now. Now Willian. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team.
So obviously just... I'm not going full tilt
An
as of
abundance
yet.
of space.
I'm just easing my team into it at the moment.
Poor cross, all things considered. And on the
Because at the end
basis
of the
that
day...
effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Fabregas.
We do have a lead, so I don't really need to go full pelt at the moment. You know, I just need to control the play, sort of thing. I know that may be a bit dull, but obviously there's no need to
It's a very neatly
waste
constructed attack.
unnecessary
What can they do from here?
energy or
Options
legs.
galore.
Play it safe,
It's
get
with Fabregas.
to
Jamie
half
Vardy
time,
now Willian.
you know, still with a nice,
Well, the
comfortable
attack
lead
progressing as it was,
to sit on.
scuppered there.
So far, still 0-0
Zonzi.
after 30 minutes played. Obviously,
Choric has it.
as I say, we are playing a different game compared to maybe what Roma are playing
Steven El
in the
Shaarawy.
second leg.
They've given it away. Oh, that's an interesting pass.
Through to Dembele.
It all counts for naught.
Not quite.
And given away. And a very good challenge.
I don't know why I passed there. I should have actually utilised Junior a bit more effectively.
Well, great read there to
But
intercept.
nonetheless, making progress.
After the foul, a chance to
A
concentrate
red
on
card!
what's next, and perhaps a goal from this
Wow, that was harsh.
There's a challenge with excessive force
Very
involved in the
harsh.
equation. Red card.
Well, it's terrible.
No way is that a red card.
After that, and quite rightly so.
No way, what a wrongful decision. I'm not going to complain, like, it's a red card, but nonetheless, from the free kick, it's 1-0, says Fabregas. I think that should be now enough to secure our place
Well, let's have a look at it
in
again.
the
No,
finals.
could the keeper do better? I'm not so sure. I'd like to give the credit to the scorer. What a good free kick that is.
Brilliant free kick that was, to make it 1-0, of course, against Roma, and 4-1 on aggregate now. So yeah, I think that is the most... I think we can all agree there, that was not a red card. It probably wasn't even a yellow card. But ref's decision is final. I can't dispute it, of course. And I'm not going to, either.
To find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here.
But I certainly know,
Vardy,
as far as Roma,
and he's pulled it back here.
I'd be making a complaint to the FA. Yeah, well, I think it's FIFA,
A chance then for the
whoever rules over football, the Football Association, put it that way. I'd be making a complaint too, if I was Roma, of course. That's, in a way, that's effectively destroyed, I think, their hopes of getting through. Like, their hopes were already limited, but now that's sort of destroyed it, unless they score 3 goals now. Which is, by the looks of it, unlikely.
And Dzeko's in there. Not too fussy in clearing his lines.
Right, we're going to make a few subs. Going to take off Fabregas. I'm going to put on Madison. I'm going to take off. So, and put on Fabinho, of course, for second
And
half.
the cross is very much on. Checo. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Given away by Fabregas. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, he's had a stormer, hasn't he? Scored
It was a good free kick, though, from Cesc.
Around there as well. I think there's more to come in the second half.
Substitution time it is. And it's with Nzonzi now. The cross is on. Running with the ball confidently. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Fernandinho with it. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Well, he's given us away. Is he going to punish them here? Moving and close to goal. An attempt like
Good
that
stop from
never
Schmeichel.
likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
Vardy. Santon. Daniele De Rossi.
Now the thing that's probably making me a bit worried, if we get commit any foul, being the game was that harsh on Roma, would it be that harsh on us? There's always a chance, so I don't really want to commit any fouls in this final third of the game, because obviously we've got to still play the final right now. So we want to have a full strong squad for the final.
Now Ndidi. They're showing a real commitment to passing the ball forward, but now let's see what comes next.
So not quite. So only 15 more minutes to go in this game, of course, and it looking like we are going through to the final of UEFA Europa League. But if Roma can bounce back, they will, but not quite.
But might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh my, why, how, so many questions.
Roma has to score 3 goals within the next, effectively, 10 minutes of gameplay.
In the wide position.
How likely would that to be?
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And a half-baked clearance.
So Roma hasn't got long. Every minute counts now for Roma.
Davis.
I don't think they are going to be doing it. Unfortunately, it looks like we'll be heading towards Europa League final.
Jamie Vardy now. Couldn't keep it. And it's with Nzonzi now. Fernandinho with it. Incisive pass from Fernandinho. Is it going to be?
Oh.
And you've got to say, he's made a right mess of that.
Could have been 2-0 there, but oh well. I'm not too disappointed, because I know we are on the brink of the final.
Astore. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order.
Just got to stay calm here. 1 minute now to go, or less, until we're in the final. Our boys have stopped it. Will that be the one last attack? We are in the final of UEFA Europa League.
Is going to start now. They've ascended to the high altar of the Europa League final.
Well, going into
there
the
we go.
semi-final, you'd expect teams to be nervous, not sure of the outcome.
1-0, of course,
now, it's too easy for them.
in the second leg. The work was done in the first leg, of course.
Pick the trophy up in the next game. We'll wait and see.
But we are in the final of UEFA Europa League for the first time, I think, in maybe club's history. I'm not sure whether, you know, Leicester's ever got to the UEFA Europa League final. I know they haven't won it anyway, so I can be pretty safe in that assumption. But obviously, we are in the final of the UEFA Europa League, nonetheless. Brilliant result, that is. And as I say, we're still in the chance, still in the hunt for second place. Obviously, it would require, I think, Chelsea to make a slip up, actually. But nonetheless, there's always a chance. Right, we're going to play now Manchester City next, obviously. So we'll skip Swansea, and then we'll play Shekel or Sheleki or something like that in the final of the UEFA Europa League, of course, after the Cardiff game on the 27th, obviously. You know, so yeah, let's see how that result went. 1-1 draw away against Swansea City, so I think that's, well, we can still get, obviously, third, but I think that's second place well and truly gone, of course. But the thing is, I think, if I'm correct, could I cause havoc here, or will I not? No, I can't, sorry. I was just thinking, with 2 games to go, could I stop City from winning the league? And no, unfortunately I can't. So to finish third, what we need here is for Tottenham Hotspur to concede some goals, and for us to score a few more goals, preferably about 6 of those. But let's see, who does Tottenham have to face? Palace, right? Sorry, they've got. Right, so we're here, we're on match, we're on the 17th, aren't we? So, right, we face Man City. Who do they face? Swansea. Yeah, they face Swansea and then Palace. And we face, obviously, Cardiff on the final match day. So, I think, based on fixtures, it's unlikely we're going to score the necessary required goals to succeed. I'm going to go them 2 kits, because obviously light blue could clash. Their kits are anyway a bit clashy, but I don't want them to be clashing massively, so obviously we'll prevent that. Obviously they've got a very good goalkeeper in Edison, City do, but at one point we were, in this season, obviously in second place, only a few points behind Manchester City, of course. In terms of, though, how it went this season, I think we've secured top 4 if we don't lose this game. I'm pretty sure. Just have a look at the league quickly before we get into it.
Welcome to the scene of our match today, the home of Leicester City, the King Power Stadium. A former Leicester City player, Alan Smith, is alongside me, Martin Tyler. Coming up for you, Leicester City against Manchester City.
So,
Kasper Schmeichel. Number 6, Johnny Evans.
They love their away days, Manchester City, as the statistics show, with their record on the road in the league.
They've been so lethal up front, nicking the odd goal here and there. 10 wins in 18 games.
Vardy. And at number 29, Willian.
when does it show the Premier League?
The Leicester City lineup. Kasper Schmeichel starts in goal. Moussa Dembele starts with Fabregas in midfield. Jamie Vardy is the lone striker today. Manchester City's lineup today. David Alaba starts with Kyle Walker in the full-back positions. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Dele Alli in the centre of the park.
As I say, they do have a decent squad
in the lineup. Leicester City back in action again after their last game, which was away, and they drew against Swansea City.
Yeah, well, I think they need to. The strikers need to sharpen up. There weren't too many chances created in that 1-1 draw, so they need to do better.
I don't think it's going to show.
To see
level scores at the end of this match.
Alright, let's go. Final, obviously, match. We're going to play in Premier League all season, so let's try and make it a win, of course.
Movement too to intercept there.
Because obviously, a win or a draw, I'm pretty sure, does secure us Champions League
It's a difficult
action for next season.
Didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on. Takes a bit of confidence to do that.
Maguire. Cesc Fabregas. Cesc Fabregas. David Alaba. Gabriel Jesus.
Obviously, we've got two opportunities now to get Champions League. We can either get Champions League through winning against, obviously, well, against City today, or we can guarantee and secure our Champions League via, obviously, the Europa League. Both, obviously, would be fantastic.
Pulls it back now. It's a really good opportunity. A player of his ability would bury that 9 times out of 10.
He's going to find it difficult forgetting about that one for the next few days.
Now Fabregas. Vardy. With great vision here. There's a chance, really, of getting into a scoring position then, but anything but. David Alaba is with De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well, the wide man can show
So 18 minutes down so far, and still 0-0.
Dele Alli dangerous in the centre, the cross aim for him.
Sorry, change that. 1-0. Manchester City rip us apart here.
Manchester City in front. Vardy.
The thing is, even though we've done top 4 football realistically this season, our squad has been no better than Arsenal. I think that's the truth of the matter.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
We've got a lot of room to improve.
Expect to have the lion's share of possession. Gundogan! Manchester City get given the corner here. Put in by De Bruyne. Alaba! He's hit the frame of the goal. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Now here's a chance from winning the ball. Shot on! He's way off target. Johnny Evans.
Manchester City have started the better of the two sides so far, I think.
To cut that out with some sharp movement.
Especially with that early goal. Plus they're playing a little bit more tighter, meaning we're making a few more mistakes.
Sane. Sterling. The shot's on. Good block.
Good block there.
And it's gone out of play there. Sterling. Sterling swings it into the middle. No nonsense defending from him. Now Willian. Vardy. Gabriel Jesus. Sane. That's been judged by the officials as offside. Looked clear enough. Ricardo Pereira.
So good at the moment, these players that I'm playing against.
Now Willian.
They're very, very strong, and you can feel the strength. But whereas our players, I'm not saying they're weak, but we're having to play a bit more thoughtful in our maybe play.
That's really well done.
And obviously it's easier to make mistakes, whereas
what we're seeing at the moment
these
is Manchester
lot
City being worked very hard indeed. They do have the lead, and that's obviously a plus.
On it.
So their general level of play could improve. Got the second half to come, of course. Ali! Oh, they could have increased their advantage then.
Yeah, I think that would have been...
Every time that happens, literally, I'm just holding my breath.
Indeedy.
And thinking, please miss sort of thing. Because I know it's only going to take one lucky shot. Well, not lucky, but one good shot, and it's in. Whereas with us, it's maybe a little bit different. Right now, we haven't had a goal. Not a goal, I mean a shot, really, or much of an opportunity.
And shoots! Up for grabs here.
Even though we've had a similar start against Roma in the
So it's
away leg, so... First off, not quite going to plan, obviously, but we'll crack on with second half, of course.
Moment, but still the second half to come.
Obviously,
oh, he's good at cutting those passes out in that middle of the park.
Guarantees us UEFA Champions League football
the team to attack into.
For next season.
Walker.
A draw also, I think, would secure it as well, because obviously we could only drop 2 points maximum. And we've got about, I think, a 6-point lead of one away.
Here's Walker.
Or something like that. So,
Sterling.
You know, it is going to be close.
They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Moussa Dembele. Now Willian.
What is he doing? Why is he passing then?
Fabregas. On to Vardy.
Oh no!
Maybe think about starting an attack.
That was first real, maybe, good opportunity we've had in this game.
Kyle Walker.
So, obviously, it's now starting to maybe come to us maybe a little bit more. Maybe we've used less energy.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. Looking ahead, Alan, Manchester City's next game.
They're playing Bournemouth in their next match.
Right, we are through.
In this one.
We are through, but we're not through.
That's safely away.
That should have been the first real opportunity of the game for us. Should have.
Gundogan.
Bit frustrating right now, because we're sort of like getting there. You can feel us coming and coming, but you can also see they're also in control at the moment, and they haven't floundered as of yet.
Just a mistake, really. It's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. Dele Alli. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Not quite.
Just took his eye off the ball, Willian, I think. Guided through.
Alright, come on.
Sane. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Sane! He's made the save.
Substitution for Manchester City.
Need
The
to...
team that are in front are going to try and keep in front with a change here. A player being brought on from the bench.
26.
David Alaba. Bernardo Silva. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes.
Oh, for crying out loud.
John Stones. De Bruyne.
See, I know we're ahead on points, but I don't know how many. I think we're about 5 or something.
This group of players, quick and they're slick with their work. Well, we could be in. Slip through. Had to be brave.
That was good from Schmeichel.
Much of the game has been dictated by Manchester City, and the reward for that should be victory. Threading it through.
Come on, Fabregas.
Fabregas. Willian. To get the equaliser.
No!
Has come to the rescue this
That
time.
was another good opportunity. And another wasted opportunity from us.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into.
Alright, we've got to try and...
Alaba. Bernardo Silva. Well, that could have been that. But the goalkeeper's kept his team alive.
Yeah, still in it, aren't they? And they might look back on that save as the turning point in this match.
Oh no.
I think he saw the look from
Just
the other
trying
player.
long
Saw where the
balls
pass
to
was
get us
going.
up there.
Did it.
Sort of thing.
88 minutes played here.
I think we're heading for a 1-0 defeat
It's an excellent
at
cross.
the moment. Well, we've got to get the ball up front. That's the end of the game.
Final whistle. It's Manchester City's match.
So, yep, City wins then there. And I think that... Hopefully it doesn't hamper our Champions League hopes. Let's pray that we're still in the hunt for Champions League. Pretty sure we were coming into it. Oh! Okay, so I must have been slightly wrong in my prediction. But obviously, yeah, it must have been slightly wrong because it means we're now only a point. One single point. Obviously, right now, we are. So there we go. So 1 point is the difference right now. Then, as we enter the final game of the season against Cardiff City, which is quite interesting, hopefully. So we're not going to play this game because we're going to play the Europa League game, sort of thing, if you know where I'm coming from. So, right, we could, hopefully we won't, but we could somehow, oh, fuck, it's worse than I thought. We're actually now a point behind Man United, who's snuck up from nowhere and got inside the top 4. I didn't even think Man United were inside the hopes of having top 4 football. Right, we'll see how this game goes. 1-0 Cardiff. That's not good. One-all to now Leicester versus Cardiff. Come on, boys, get another goal somewhere. Cardiff make it 2-1. That is the end of top 4 hopes then. Top 4 is ruled out. And where did we finish in the league? Let's have a look. So the only way we can now get Champions League football is through winning the Europa League. And we finished 6th. So, oh my days, that's horrible. If we won that game against Cardiff, we would have finished top 4. Gutted. That's the 2nd season in a row where we've had the chance on the final day of the league to win, well, to break into that top 4, but yet on the final day we've always, well, it's like a curse. We've not done it, sort of thing. So, right, one last hope then of getting top 4. Well, not top 4, sorry. Of Champions League football. If we win if we win tonight, effectively we will, we will get, of course, UEFA Europa League football, of course, for season 3, of course. Obviously, yeah. Let's hope we can do it. So this is gonna be the most interesting game. Now, who should we give? I think we should allow Vardy to lift the trophy, I think, personally. Because we're not going to be utilising Vardy after this. And Vardy's been most loyal team member sort of for Leicester, sort of thing. So that will be our starting 11. We will probably be making some changes in the game. So this could be the ticket that will get us, obviously, Champions League football if we win this game. Obviously, it's only if we win. Obviously, Shekel have, obviously, the opportunity as well. So we can't forget that. But
two teams ready,
obviously,
to clear the final hurdle. The routes to this stage have been fascinating, but now it is Europa League final night, and the fans are beginning to pour into the stadium. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And the big night has arrived. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray. My co-commentator to help describe all the action is the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time here. It's Leicester City up against Schalke.
Well, the long road from the start of the competition almost a year ago to the final is here. Both teams have the added advantage of, if they win this competition, a Champions League place is available.
So here is the lineup.
Winning this competition does equal Champions League football.
Had a false nine when I was playing, but slightly withdrawn role for the striker. The width is provided by the wingers. 3 in midfield and a conventional.
Already nearly going 1-0 down.
Work to do after that header came in. Marks out of 10 for the save, Lee.
I'll give him an 8. No, 7.
They've given it away. Carrying a genuine threat here.
So right now they're very, very strong. Just learning though how they may play.
And now they try to go forward. Balotelli. Now what can he do here? Not all that convincing defensively. It's with Willian. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, he's a talented player, but he's got that one
Schmeichel
thing.
doing a very good job right now.
We all hate his defenders. Pace. As soon as you've got that, you start looking behind you. Who's on the cover?
On to Willian.
Willian coming into it.
Willian trying to make a pass into Vardy, but not quite. So, 18 minutes played, still 0-0. But could this be the 1-0 break? No.
Guile on the crossing front, you've got to say.
Obviously, sort of got to go all out here.
Now Balotelli, is he going to punish them here? This attack looks highly promising. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it.
Come on, get the ball, get the ball.
Well, a long-range
nice
effort
save from Schmeichel.
Yeah, the hardest thing is picking the flight up. Once he's done that, it's pretty simple.
Fabregas. Now Willian. Mario Balotelli. A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball.
No! 1-0. I'm going to have to make a change. Because Fabregas is useless right now, unfortunately, in the position he's in. I'm going to take off also Dembele, because Dembele just not doing good enough. Alright, so we've made a change. We're going to have to up it. I know it's early.
Restarted 1-0 here. Ricardo Pereira. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get them.
Come on, Vardy, we've got to win this game. Got to.
He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. It's with Willian. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, he's up.
Come on, Junior. Yes, Junior.
And they deal with the threat this time.
So I didn't want to take it on our angle because I didn't feel I had the ability.
Intuition to win it back. Well, can he make this move count?
Why did I pass?
Will there be a tangible end product? Willian!
Oh, Willian could have levelled up there.
Just wanted to get it out of there.
It was close.
Maguire. Here is Willian. And here is Fernandinho. And the defender takes care of business.
We're just pressurising them, obviously.
And plenty of scope to be
Whilst
created
1-0
in that
up.
wide position. And now Rudy. Balotelli.
No, that's not going in.
Well, they say goalkeepers are a breed apart. He's just
Come
kept
on.
his team in it. They'll be getting pats on the back for that.
Well, I have to say, we're disappointed.
Oh, that's not a good first half in the final, of course.
The quest for Europa League success, and the second half of this final is underway in Suwa. And it's with McKennie.
So 1-0 to obviously
Balotelli.
Shakel. And obviously the thing is, if we don't get Champions League, that is going to be horrible, because we were so close this season.
Now let's see what they can do here.
No, don't be
Willian
offside.
will be in possession
Stupid.
there. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has
FC,
played well.
come on,
Goals,
please.
win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
And the referee has given the corner.
We've only had one shot. They have had 7.
Over comes the corner. You never really know, Lee, if it's going to come off when you hit it on the volley in that fashion.
Yeah, 0-0. When he struck that, you think, wow, and then all of a sudden you realise where it's gone.
Here is Willian. Fernandinho. Willian. Well, I must say it's a fine-looking attack, but what can they do from this position?
This is annoying now, because we've only got
remaining then.
30 minutes, but obviously it's less than that in the actual game, of course.
A genuine threat here. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Given away. And
right now we're playing probably the better football.
Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so.
Oh, come on, Vardy. Right, I'm going to take off Vardy, because Vardy ain't doing a good enough job for me. Unless Vardy... Well, we'll put on Inco, so we'll have a fresh striker. That'll be obviously final sub that we can make.
Rudy. Scope for them to produce something exciting. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Well, let's see, does he mean business?
Right.
And the referee has given them a corner.
Obviously, Vardy's coming off. We've now got on a new man. Hopefully that will just help. We've got to do score within the next probably 5-10 minutes to really get us a bit of hope.
Now Balotelli and putting his body on the line. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers.
This ain't good. They're just...
Fernandinho.
Oh, why are you so shit, Willian? You're fired, Willian, next season. I don't give a shit, mate. You're doing a terrible job for us. Well, that is game over. That is our hopes of Champions League football gone in an instant then there. I don't think there's any way that we're going to get back.
The keeper doesn't know what he's going to do, and neither did we.
Thanks for obviously joining for your own dragon, or the dragon.
Fernandinho with it.
Hope you're enjoying the stream. Of course, we've just most likely lost the Europa League, of course.
Now Mascarell.
After this final. So we've failed to finish top 4. We have failed to win the Europa League and to qualify for Champions League. We're going to be spending another season
well, in that position,
playing Europa.
You should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head.
Well, that's nothing wrong with that idea. And they've only gone and applied that finishing.
That's 3-0 to the opposition, of course. And now, if there was a glimmer of hope, there is no hope.
Lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And they trouble the opposition this time. And he's made headway. Does he have the beating of the goalkeeper? Not far
even having a good attempt. That was the first good attempt, but it's too late now.
Substitution time it is. Now Daniel Caligiuri.
That's just disappointing.
And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Now Ndidi, Fernandinho, Iheanacho, and there's the whistle. This UEFA Europa League
there we go.
has been decided.
3-0 defeat in the UEFA Europa League.
And my goodness, Lee, they deserve it.
Absolutely deserve it. They were running the clock down at the end. The referee obliged and blew his whistle. Quite rightly so. They're now on the halfway line celebrating with all their teammates. I'm pretty sure all the subs, etc. will come running on as well. A great, great night for this football club.
That's a party to last throughout the year, I should think.
So there we go.
Celebrating good times in the Europa League. And now the trophy awaits them.
Well, all those months of
in the end then,
pre-season training.
That was the trophy we could have lifted. Oh, that's just annoying. We were literally as close as what really they were, but in the end they done it over us. And we also missed out on top 4. That's even more painful as well. In a way, I should be though still content with myself, because considering the team that we have, I don't think it's good enough for Champions League at the moment, in all honesty. Like, if we just have a look at our forwards overall, like, you can tell that's probably not a top 4 forward team. Like, defensively as well, like, we've got, like, Evans, for instance, and on the wings, obviously, okay, we got Piera and all that. Schmeichel's okay, he's also a good goalie keeper, but, yeah, just probably not good enough for top 4 just yet, but nonetheless, so that's obviously that then done. We'll skip forward to season 1, we'll make a few transfers, and then that'll be today's video. So, if you have any suggestions on maybe players we could bring in, please leave your suggestions in the comments. See, I was thinking, well, actually, first it depends on how much money. Oh, fuck. I forgot to do contracts. That's something important. Just check contracts, make sure we've got everything or everyone. Do we want this guy? No, we don't want him. Right, Morgan, don't need him, he's going anyway. This guy here, 23, 67 overall. We could keep him for maybe just add him to the transfer list. I think that seems maybe quite reasonable, just transfer list him. Get a bit of money off him. Same with this guy, just transfer list our dead stock, more or less. Mendy, obviously 77 overall. I'll renew his contract only as a backup. He probably, as soon as we've got, you know, right. Ferdinand, we'll certainly renew your contract, sir. We'll renew most of these contracts. What age are you, mate? 23. Right, we'll probably renew your contract again. We'll let you go. We'll keep you. Right. We're gonna sell Vardy. By the way. I don't care. Vardy's going. Okay, that's that. Should we play Iheanacho? He could be a good striker and replacement, but then we could find someone better. We're gonna keep Willian for now. Where's Fabregas? Fab. Right. I think we might sell Fabregas this season. So we're gonna sort of revamp the team a little bit. How good is Schmeichel at the moment? Overall. Still, he's in his early 30s, or mid 30s now, so, right. So, obviously, we're going to try and get, obviously, the team next season, in Season 3, into the Champions League, and maybe a very strong contender for top 4. Like, this season, we had top 4 majority of season. In fact, until the last game, realistically, we were in the top 4. And we only lost out through 1 defeat to Cardiff. 1 defeat to Cardiff. That's what did it for us. Like, yeah. And obviously, Season 3 will start next Saturday, okay, guys? By the way. And obviously, do FIFA 19 career mode on Saturday and Sundays, usually in the daytime. Because obviously, I have work at night time, roughly, from roughly 5 o'clock to usually midnight, usually. So, obviously, as I say, next Saturday, we will start Season 3 of Career Mode on FIFA 19. You know. Also, follow my Formula 1 videos as well. F1 2018, of course. Doing Season 4 currently. Just done the Russian Grand Prix last time out. Alongside the Singapore Grand Prix. Of course. So, yeah. And also I do other content as well. Well, when I get a spare moment, of course. When I can make time. Sorry about the time, obviously, to load the new season, of course. Sometimes it does this. Well, career mode does this. Every season you play, usually, of career mode, just takes longer and longer to, load up, obviously. Which is a bit of a shame, really, because I would like it to load a lot quicker. Rightio, that's then that done, obviously. Should we do a pre-season tournament? Ooh, that's tough. Do we do pre-season? I don't think we do. No need for it, realistically. A bit of a waste of time, really.
If you wanna know something about me, the blood in my veins is full of northern grit. I got that northern soul, man, I go to bed.
We're going to decline to participate in that. So we'll just make a few transfers and then that'll be obviously the end of today's video. Right, so we're going to have a look for a striker. Now we do have Inako, or whatever his name is. We could play him, he is 23, we do have to remember that. So that already looks a bit of a better team, but maybe put on Madison for Fabregas. But we also do need to find a few replacements. If you know what I mean. Because I'm not happy with the team overall. But we've only got 69 million to spend. Let's first have a look in our, right. Over one season, Costa would be good. I'm going to try and get Anderson. Replace maybe Anderson with Fabregas or maybe Fabinho. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Yeah, we'll replace Fabinho. This will be Fabinho's replacement. We'll offer for 30... I don't want to go too high. We'll offer the value of the player. They want 50 mil for Fabinho. How about 40? Let's see. Okay, right. They've accepted 40 mil. So that's one. I think we should get Fabinho. Let's see David Luiz if he's still about. Right. I think you're going to be an important figure in the team, of course. Going to be a replacement anyway. Give 4-year deal. And obviously that takes it to 31. That seems fair. Right, so there's our first signing. Fabinho. Now we could bring in this guy. He'd be a good maybe replacement for Fabregas. Spanish 82 overall. I think that could be a good replacement for Fab. 21 mil overall. That's not bad money actually. I think personally. I know he's already in my shortlist. If we can get him, I think I'll be quite content with that for a transfer window. So let's give him 22 mil maybe, something like that. I think that'll be good because he is going to improve. Right. So they're saying 34. I don't think we're going to do 34. How about 24? That leaves us with 3 million. Still sticking to 34 million. Can't do that. 25. Let's see. Right. So that's not guaranteed, but it's not said that we can't do it. We'll obviously skip forward a little bit because obviously thing is, if we can get a good cheap player, I'd prefer to have a cheap player rather than a, you know, bad player. Right. So according to that, that's unacceptable. So they're not budging really. Okay, right. I'm not going to pay 34 million for him. Right. So we got a transfer offer for Jamie Vardy here. 9 million. Do we accept 9 million? What's his value? They're only going. I'm not going to reject, I'm going to negotiate. If we can get 13 mil, you know what? I know that's cheeky. It's a bit of a cheeky push for 13 mil for probably a player not worth it. But if we can do that, I think that'd be a brilliant deal. Let's see, 13.5 mil. 10.9. So we've already got a million out of them. How about... I'm going up with that. And... yeah, right. How about 12.5? Do 12.5? Let's see. Still stuck at 10.9. If we remove a sell-on clause, forget the sell-on clause. I don't give a shit about the sell-on clause because we're not going to make much on that. Alright, there we go. So 12.5 mil. So that's what, 5 mil over what was offered originally. Oh, who's this guy? Ooh, hoo-hoo. Barnes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna replace him with Fabregas. He's in the team, son. Thank you for bringing him to my attention. I never even knew he was even on our squad. Right. So that's him gone. We're gonna obviously bring in that guy, Barnes. 22 overall, so of course he's gonna be in the team. I'd be mad not to play him. I don't know why I haven't played him all this time. Good young talent. I know he's British as well. Right. So obviously that's Vardy gone more or less, so I think we'll put Silva then. Right. Obviously, Fabinho is going to be there. Well, Anderson's going to be there. So, we've got Anderson, Inco, Jr. This team's already looking a little bit better than last season, I'm going to say. Looking more fresher, should I say. Because you've got Ianco, Willian, Jr. So, you got a good left winger. You've got a nice striker. You've got a decent midfielders, actually, now. A bit younger than what they were originally. Now I think really the only thing we need to do is get a centre-back. And I think we're done really. If we can get a centre-back, that should be the team complete. But obviously, that's what we need. A centre-back rather than a midfielder, I think. But who do we look at for centre-backs? Alright, let's start with Arsenal. Right, so we need a centre-back that's first young-ish, good quality, and decent. How about Callum Chambers? Well, obviously, I think I've heard of him, but I don't know whether he's good or not. This guy, he's a right back anyway, so he's not going to be odd man. How about him? 40 million. That's going to be a fee. How do we get 40 million in this game? I've got an idea. How much would it give us? If we do a financial takeover. Okay, right. Pretty sure that gives us more money, don't it? How much? What does it do? How does it work? I've done a financial takeover and I don't know how it works. Maybe I think you have to skip forward a few days, ain't it? Pretty sure. I hope so. Oh, Madison's good. So should we play Madison instead of Barnes, actually? More. Yes, we should. That's logic. Sorry, Barnes. I was gonna keep you in my plans, but you're now just being outranked by this fella called Madison. Or Madison, because he's really, really good, sorry. He's better than you, put it that way. That's a nice way to put it. Who should we have as captain? Don't really matter, because obviously it's going to change in a bit. Right, so I'm pretty sure once the takeovers worked. Has Vardy yet been sold? What happened? Did we accept? Oh, don't fucking tell me we accepted it. If we accepted that, we're stupid, aren't we? Did we accept it or what happened there with Madison? I'm worried we accepted it. I guess it would be 27 mil. Vardy sold. Well, that's okay. That's good. Oh, we got 120 mil now. It was a good little cheat, that. I guess if what's his name is gone, we could. We're gonna keep Dembele. I hope Madison ain't sold. Because I'm just wondering why. I've got an idea to block the transfer. If we maybe make a contract, would that work? There we go. So right, we've made a 5-year deal. So therefore, surely he won't go now. Surely he would accept a 5-year deal. Please tell me. Broke down in negotiations. Right. We can effectively get a world-class striker for that, actually, money, just coming to think of it. Or should we go for goalkeeper? Striker or goalkeeper, actually? We already got left wing. Never knew Luis Suarez played for Chelsea. Could get an Isabella. Go for Christian, maybe. That'd be a good idea. Get Christian, Isabella. Need a left back, ain't it? Oh, I know a good left back. And maybe Kepa. That'd be a 6 team, actually. 3 players. Maybe if we could get a left back as well. I think I know the left back I would probably want overall. Tuffy, none other than... Where is he? Where's Luke Shaw? Where is my Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw doesn't exist anymore. He left United. Where did he let him go to? Luke Shaw's left United apparently, according to this. What team did he go to? Luke Shaw. Space. Here he is. What team? Went to Tottenham. Yeah, I guess that would be a alright club for him to go to. I could see that, in all fairness. Him being a Spurs player. Where's AC Milan? Right. Just need to consider what players we place, and I want to know what's going on with Maddison. Obviously, we'll give it to. I'm just gonna say nothing's gone on with Maddison. I could have probably accepted it, probably did, but yeah, right. Rightio, so right, we'll now make a few transfers. Right, Ali, I don't want. Chambers, I don't know much about. Right. Let's have a think. Christian. Let's have a look at our centre backs already quickly. Right, we've got a right back. Yeah, I'm happy. Maguire. Let's have a look at Maguire's stats quickly before we make any firm decisions. Obviously, being Maguire, Where is he? So Maguire, 27 overall. Quite decent. He's probably got quite a few years left in the tank. So right, we're only gonna have one CB. Okay, one new CB. So I think, right, 26. Christian ain't gonna get much better, so we're gonna go for the Brazilian. Clear cut maths, that is. Age, due to the fact of age and skill stats, obviously. Skill stats ain't good enough for Christian as of yet to outrank this guy. So right, we're gonna make a bid of 40 mil. 75 mil. Jeez, they want a lot of money for him. He must be good. We'll go 50 mil for him. That'd be a fair deal. Still wanting 75 mil. They are keen on 75 mil, aren't they? How about 55? Okay, right. It looks like then Christian does have a shout, of course, at getting into the squad then. Because obviously, I'm not going to pay 75 mil for him. He's not good enough for me for 75 mil. I don't think they're going to accept our offer. So, right, we'll make a financial offer for Christian of 26 mil. See whether they accept it or not. They want 41. It's a little bit better than what, you know, I'm not willing to pay that out, but we'll go 33 maybe. See if they would accept that. 35. If we lose the 7, I'll do 35. There we go. 35 mil for Christian. I'm willing to proceed with that. Now, obviously, who do we go for? Kepa or Donnarumma? Donnarumma's going to be the best goalkeeper. I know that in the game. Okay, in a few years' time. Probably would be a great choice for the team. But Kepa, as a goalkeeper, also is going to be very, very good. He is a good goalkeeper. The only thing, would Chelsea budge with Kepa in terms of money? It's going to cost a lot more to get Kepa, maybe. As we are a big rival. So I'm going to try Donnarumma first. I think that's logic. And then we'll see if we can get Kepa second. Right, we're gonna go 40 mil straight in, no messing about here. 51. Ooh, would I accept that? 51 mil. If they do 45, then have the sell-on clause. I'm not worried about that, because we're not gonna sell him. Hopefully, right. But adamant at 51, but I know he's going to be the best goalkeeper in the world. I'm going to accept it. Forget that. Look, there's things in life where you have to do these maths, and obviously logic dictates. Obviously, he's going to be the best in the world. We know that. That's a building block for the future. A bit like Junior. You know he's going to be the best. Why not get these people in now? So, right. This guy is straight on the, main team. 4 years, yeah, that seems more than fine. In the club, obviously, yeah, that's fine in terms of contract. And then finally, we'll give him a wage of 120. I think that's fair. £120,000 wage. He's going to be a crucial aspect in the squad. Right, Donnarumma to Leicester to replace Schmeichel, of course. Who will be a second goalkeeper. We're not going to kick Schmeichel out of the team, of course, just yet. But this guy is going to be in the team straight away, no messing about. This is to get us top 4 football, of course. So, alright, there we go. Great player, yeah. Just accept all his demands. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Right, we're going to pay him £200,000 and give him a 2 mil sign-on bonus. There you go. No complaints. Donnarumma is in the team then, so I think that's it then. Done. We'll just show you our new squad now, what it looks like. So, after making changes, Schmeichel will be put on the bench to replace Ward, obviously. Ward, obviously, will be taken out, dropped then from the team. Christian will be put on to replace Evans. obviously, and there we go. That's our new squad then for the season, more or less. And Mendy obviously will be in the reserves, you know, same with some of these. So yeah, that you know what? I think that's a decent squad. We've still got some areas where I'm not happy with. For instance, over here, this left back here. But you know what? Let's brush over that. This is no worse than Everton's squad. It's probably better than Everton's squad in all fairness. We've got best goalkeeper in the world. Okay. We've got the best left winger in the world. For the future in the world. We've got still some great talent in Ianco. Vardy's gone, which I'm happy with. We've still got Fabinho and Fabregas, so some good quality players as well. So that's a really solid side, I think, when we look at that. The only way we can make it better is with a left back. You know, that's the only way. I don't think there's a more different way. We've got Mason, a good future, good Englishman. We've got Ianco, Willian, Junior, good players there. Right, captain. I think there can only be one captain in a team, and that's this guy here, Donnarumma. Right, there we go. So thank you for watching, obviously, another FIFA Career Mode video. Season 3 will start next Saturday and obviously Sunday. Obviously, Saturday and Sunday is the days I do FIFA. Obviously, throughout the week I do other content on my channel. So, like always, subscribe, like, and share. See you all next time for the start of Season 3.